What is the real Tyler's back with my continuation of my hold on. My continuation of my Survivor Series reviews. This time it's 2004, and I ranked this like in the middle pay-per-view reviews last year when I did my 2004 pay-per-view ranking list, which is the first ranking list I ever done. This was in the middle, and the reason this was a forgotten Survivor Series when I get to it. The only thing is the cover is actually pretty interesting. I mean, just look at the Undertaker. He looks like he's confused or whatever. And after this will be 2 more Survivor Series, and then I'll go back to my 2009 year review, which I already did my Extreme Rules review back, I think it was Saturday, I believe, yeah. Anyway, Survivor Series 2004. We went from one of the greatest Survivor Series of all time to one of the most forgotten Survivor Series of all time. I mean, the stage is, I really like the stage. It reminds me of Day of Reckoning 2 and SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. 2 awesome games. But anyways, November 14th, a Raw and SmackDown event at the Gunn Arena, now known as the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah. But this was a forgotten Survivor Series, like I mentioned. It's right up there with 1999, 5 years ago. What I already did that last year, so. Anyways. And what really was terrible about this, you have 2 4-on-4 Survivor Series matches, which it's kind of not terrible in a way, but compared to 5-on-5, they're way too long sometimes. But there were great Survivor Series matches, like last year, Team Austin versus Team Bischoff, where if Austin's team wins, he can whoop AS, whatever he wants. The folding is no more. If Bischoff's team wins, Austin's done for a month. But anyways, we get to this year's Raw Survivor Series match for 2004. Instead of like last year, one authority figure cannot hit somebody unless they're provoked, and the other wants them off their co-job. Wait till this match when I get to it. Anyway. We start with a non-Survivor Series match, by the way. Let's get on to it. Spike Dudley defeats Billy Kidman, Chavo Guerrero, and Rey Mysterio in a fatal 4-way match for the Cruiserweight Championship. In a pretty good Cruiserweight title match, but it's not the best ones. But it's still a good opening match. So yeah. I give it a 7. And then we have Shelton Benjamin defeating Christian to retain the Intercontinental Championship. And a decent Intercontinental Championship match. This was an okay Intercontinental Championship match. There are matches in 2009, which I am going to get to when I get to my TLC. When I get the TLC 2009, when I ever do it. They have a great match there in that ladder match for the shitty ECW Championship. But anyways, 6.5. And then we get the SmackDown Traditional Survivor Series match. It's Team Guerrero of Eddie Guerrero, Big Show, the returning John Cena, who got stabbed, a.k.a. they had him to go shoot the first Marine movie. And Rob Van Dam defeats Team Angle of Kurt Angle, Carlito, Luther Reigns, and Mark Jindrak. In a 4-on-4 Survivor Series elimination match. Anyways, the order of eliminations is Carlito was eliminated when he got out of the building, and then the following Thursday he loses his United States title. Robin then was the next one to get eliminated. Well, technically the first man that got eliminated by Kurt Angle. Then Mark Jindrak was eliminated by Eddie Guerrero. Then Luther Reigns was eliminated by The Big Show. And then it came down to Angle against Guerrero, Cena, and Big Show. And then Cena hits an FU on Angle. And then Angle climbs up to do the frog splash. And then pinfall by Big Show. And Cena, Guerrero, and Big Show are the survivors. In a decent Survivor Series elimination match. It's better than the main event one, which I'll get to. 6. It was kind of a short match, honestly. And every yet, this match should have been not 6. What is it? 15 minutes. Undertaker defeats Heidenreich. Welcome back to the reviews for you. Luther Reigns, Heidenreich, and then when I get to the main event. Oh. Their Royal Rumble casket match sucked ass. This match it might be worse than that match. Yeah, go back to that review last year. Fuck this stupid match. Thankfully, Undertaker won this match. A 3 out of 10. Oh my god. And then we had Trish Stratus defeating Lena by disqualification to retain the women's title. This was basically a brawl. And this match didn't last long. It lasted, 1 minute and 24 seconds basically. And honestly, this was not their best match. Sorry. They have better matches at Unforgiven 2004. Or Unforgiven 2006, sorry. My bad. Their match on Raw the following month, I believe. I don't know. I'm not giving it the rating because it was just a brawl. Anyways. JBL defeats Booker T to retain the WWE Championship. And shockingly, it might be shocking to you, the best match on the night. Yeah, shocker. Because JBL was actually a good WWE Championship. If you don't like what I said, go get out of my face. The storyline was actually a good storyline. Booker T, ever since he left Raw to go to SmackDown, he was not on fire like he was after that fiasco of Triple H last year. And honestly, this should have been the main event if you don't like what I said. But this should have been the main event because it's the WWE Championship. But anyways. But in a random tag match, he pinned JBL. And then, of course, typical JBL saying he's not in my league. And Booker T said, not in your league? Booker T had to beat Orlando Jordan for some reason. But the one thing that kills the storyline, Josh Matthews. Why? It was like 12 years later when AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose were feuding for the WWE Championship. The whole thing was ruined by fucking James Ellsworth. Fuck you, James Ellsworth, for ruining that great TLC match. Well, anyways, that's not what I'm about to talk about. Besides that, I give it an 8 out of 10. It's not the best WWE Championship match at Survivor Series, honestly, but this was a good match. And this will lead into JBL's match with John Cena at WrestleMania 21, which I already reviewed. Anyways, before I talk about the event, I gotta get a little break. And I'm back. And let's get to the main event. Team Orton of Randy Orton, Chris Benoit, and Chris Jericho, and Maven defeats Team Triple H of the World Heavyweight Champion Triple H, Batista, Edge, and Snitsky. And listen to this stipulation. Whichever team win would each will each be in charge of Raw for the next 4 weeks. This was like this feud between Triple H and Randy Orton from, if you go back to my top 30 worst rivalries list, that was number 30. This match sucked. And what really pissed me off, the first 2 eliminations. And keep in mind, these 6, Orton, Jericho, Benoit, Batista, Edge, and Triple H, will be in an Elimination Chamber match 2 months at New Year's Revolution, which, that was my first review last year. But the first 2 eliminations, get ready for this. Chris Benoit, who was eliminated by Edge, and Batista by Chris Jericho. Snitsky and Maven should have been the first 2 eliminated. And then Snitsky was eliminated by disqualification, who he should have been the first one eliminated, not Batista, because you're going to set up Batista for WrestleMania. Oh wait, I actually did that. So I actually did that last year, so yeah. Then it was Maven, who he should have been the first one eliminated on Team Orton, not Benoit. And then Chris Jericho. And then Edge. And it came down between Triple H and Randy Orton. And the last one was Triple H by Randy Orton with the RKO. And his team wins the Survivor Series match. How fucking stupidity was this match? The winning team. Oh yeah, because Eric Bischoff was going to take a vacation. Why was this the main event? I give it a 2. And that's generous, a 2. To me, this is the worst Survivor Series elimination match. You can say Team Raw, Team SmackDown from 2017. That's an understatement. But this match was terrible. This is the worst Survivor Series match ever. And I need to calm down. Okay. Sorry about that little rant. But overall, not as legendary as last year's. I give this a 5.8 out of 10. And yeah. This is a 5.8 out of 10. So anyway, see you next time for 2010 Survivor Series. Probably on Thursday. And Saturday will be 2014's where we see Sting's debut. Spoiler. That took place like 6 years ago. So bye. And then my 2009 year review continues with Slammiversary and the not Great American Bash, aka the Bash. Bye.